Alright, so this is a review on Lady Leshurr's EP, and it's called Mold. There is only 6 tracks on it. There's Mold, then there's Juice, then there is Trust Nobody, or before that is F My Ex. Don't F My Ex, only I can F her. Or F them, because there's been quite a few of them. And then there's the song Trust Nobody, then there's Why You Lying, then Glucose. You know what, yeah? One thing I like about Lady Leshurr is her flows are just out of this fucking world. Her flows are out of this world. I don't know where she gets them from. Like, well, out of this world, obviously. Like she just, her flows are skippy, and not only that, she finds the right pocket and spaces. Like her pen game is dope as well. Like, you have to give her props, innit? I can't even lie. You gotta give her props, and then her stage presence as well. Obviously, whatever. But like, other than that, like, her stage presence is insane. I remember, if I'm correct, yeah. I remember. I'm pretty sure I saw her perform at somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I can't remember where it was. I don't want to say the place and then get it wrong. But her energy was insane for such a short gal. Her energy was Why is it always the short ones that got mad energy? But anyway, it's good though. It's good. She got a hella glucose. Hella glu. I can't say a word. Glucose. She got a hella glucose. Energy in it. But then and she's always in her mode, innit? Well, I say she's always in her mode, but like she knows this is her thing. Like, this is her thing. She runs this thing. Like, she knows. When you got that confidence and energy, you can do whatever, innit? But yeah, I'm gonna mention about the artwork. I do remember one particular photo shoot for the art for that particular EP, I believe. And I believe there was one thing where she was sitting on a throne, and it was like a chessboard or something like that. I remember that vividly, but I don't. But it's weird that this artwork is completely different to that. I just remember the background being yellow as well. But yeah. But anyway, as usual, I take one song in context, out of context, it is what it is. And that's gonna be Why You Lying, because recently, well, I want to say recently, I want to make sure, because I know people could watch this months and time, years later, I don't know. But there was a time, and there's been other times before that, where I was lied upon, innit? And then what's mad is how do you deal with someone who lies about you? Do you see what I mean? Whether it's in public or in private, whether you know the person or not, how do you deal with that? Yeah. Leave your answer comments below. How do you deal with it? Yeah. Me, what I'm realizing now as well, that you have to have a strong mental health. In fact, I knew this before. You need to have a strong mental health. Yeah. It needs to be very, very strong, because even though you know the truth, but it's just the fact of when someone lies to you and then someone else hears the lie, then they may not know you for the first time, but the first time they come across you, they hear about that lie. You see what I mean? But then it feels like you have to prove yourself that no, you're not like that. That's not the truth. This is the truth. You see what I mean? Then, but it can be very tiring to prove yourself. But the facts are there. Yeah, that get me. Then you ain't got to worry about people that believe in you or not. In fact, there was a quote that Ashley, aka Ashley Waters, I need to actually respect him and call him Ashley Waters now. He said, don't worry, it's not your responsibility to care what other people think of you. Yeah? And that's very true. Yeah? It's not your responsibility. You just need to focus on you and what you need to do to achieve whatever goals and aspirations you want to achieve. Do you see what I mean? That's what you got to focus on. And as long as you're living your truth, yeah, it don't matter what people think of you or what they say about you. But in order for you to have that mentality and to truly live that way, you need to learn how to develop your mental toughness, your mental strength. Yeah, you've got to toughen that up. You got to, get me. You got to strengthen that. Yeah, because it's one thing saying it, but another thing actually doing it. Yeah, and then when you're actually getting tested, because look, believe me or not, in life, Yeah, regardless of whatever situation, you're always going to be tested. No matter what information you learn, yeah, the real test is actually life experience. Yeah, we're going to go through it. This is why in the courses that we don't do tests like their market or whatever. No, we don't do that. Yeah, we let your real life experience be the real test, and you will know if you would pass it if you don't go through the same experience again, but in similar or different ways of it. Right? And when you fail it, you go through the same thing again until you can actually pass it. It's mad insane, but that's how it is. Like I can give you another example, yeah, of tests, yeah. Nah, forget that. If yeah, no. I'll do another video. I'll do another video. But basically, what you want to do to strengthen your mental health, yeah, is if you click the link in the description box below, where it says become a member of the Alkebulantrust, you will get access to online courses such as roles and relationships. No, not that course, but that course is very valuable too. But the course to do with healthcare, that's where you're going to learn to strengthen your mental health. Plus, learn how to deal with your emotions and your problems effectively. All right, now back to the EP. The link to the EP is in the description box below. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I like the fact that, you know, with this EP, I don't was sure. I want to hear an album from Lady Leshurr. I'm pretty sure I saw an album. She did a live one time, and she was playing songs from the album. So I don't know what's happening with that. I hope she can release it. I don't know if there's like some situation with labels or like I don't know, because I remember she did make a post about a label or something like that. I can't remember what it was. So I don't know whether that's why she can't release the album. I don't know, but I want to hear a full body of work. I want to hear like 15, 20 tracks. Yeah, like I'm not saying I'm tired of the EP because I like when she does her body of works, but I want to hear like a full rounded body of work that's like 15 to 20 minutes or what, not 15 to 20 minutes, 15 to 20 songs and stuff like that, because she's got it in her. You see what I mean? She's got it in her, and she can make catchy songs, and like she can make them catchy one-liners as well. Because even the diss song to Ivorian though, and now that I mentioned the term Ivorian, imagine that I immediately think of Ivorian cough medicine with clout. Come on, like that's how you know. Anyway, big up Lady Leshurr, big up Ivorian though. I'm gonna big her up too because she's doing her thing. She tried to, you know, play with the big dogs, but sometimes you gotta play with the other puppies. You're a puppy yourself. Play with other puppies, innit? Get me? But don't play with the big dogs. You might get bitten. It's cool. But anyway, and she did get bitten. But anyway, the link to the EP in the description box below. Make sure to go stream that. Give it a 10 out of 10. Got any other thing you want to suggest? Anything else you want to react to next or do a review of, or whatever the case is? Leave that in the comment section below. Big up Lady Leshurr each and every time. You know, that girl's got an, let me call that girl, that woman has got an abundance of energy. I want to know where the hell she gets it from. And I like the fact that at the beginning stages of her career, she was always big enough 0121 Birmingham, 0121, 0121. She put, for me, I genuinely feel, in terms of an MC perspective in the UK, she put Birmingham on the map. She put Birmingham on the map. I don't care what nobody says. She put Birmingham on the map. I can't think of any. The other artist I can think of that technically was from Birmingham, but not really, is Jaja Souls. But I still class him as someone from South London. Get me? He's from Bricky. So that's the way I see it. Even though I think he said he was born in Handsworth and raised part of his life in Handsworth in Birmingham. But then other than that, get me? So I already see him as a Bricky man, innit? But Lady Leshurr, even in her accent, when you hear her talk, you could tell she's from Birmingham. And I remember there was a movie. What was that movie called? One Day. Yeah, and she was in it, I believe. Yeah. In fact, I might have to watch that movie again if I can find it somewhere, and probably do a review on it, because that movie was insane. If I remember correctly, it was insane. But back then, and this is funny because back then, everyone's all cussing Birmingham accents, this, that, and the third, yeah. Back then, this is why you should always do things with an open mind, yeah. Because back then, I used to hate Brumby accent. Why did I hate it? It wasn't because I genuinely hated it. It was by guilty of association. Other people hated it, so I hate it too. Yeah, I'm not saying I was like that per se. Yeah, for everything, but it's just, do you see how? Anyway, but now I understand. Everyone's got different accents. It doesn't matter whether it sounds good to you or not. That's how they talk. Do you see what I mean? That's how they communicate. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm fascinated by accents now. Like it's crazy. Like how what makes them sound that way? Like what is it? Is it the is there something in the wind? Like what is it that makes an accent sound the way it sounds? Like and knowing that that person is from that particular area. Because there's some people that could hear me talk right now, or whatever. I'd be like, oh, he's from South London. I may have not mentioned that I was from South London, and yeah, you may see there's also the picture up there, but that's nothing to anything to do anything. You can't really see that properly, but that's to do with Michael Jackson. But so you can't tell where I'm from. I really can hear the accent that it's a British accent or a London accent per se. But then some will definitely know that raw, he's from South London. It's crazy. But anyway, I've gone off into a tangent. The link to the EP in the description box below. I don't know what the hell that was thump was. I'm hearing some next thumps, yeah, in this building. This is what happens when you live in blocks, yeah? When someone lives above you, there's nothing you can do when they're making up noise. And I'm probably making up noise by recording videos and speaking loud and stuff like that. But it is what it is. It comes with it. Get me? I don't take it personal. I don't really care anyway. Anyway, the link to the EP is in the description box below. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification because you never know the video you suggest might just be next. I'm always in mode.